'Cause I can find a way to let go, let go. Yeah, I've been trying every day, but I can't seem to find a way to let go, let go. 'Cause you've been keeping me awake and I can't seem to find a way to let go, let go. Yeah, I've been trying every day, but I can't seem to find a way to let go, let go. 'Cause you've been keeping me awake and I can't. look at you, I disregard my better judgment. I make excuses as often as I blink. I know by now I should probably be running. It's not as easy as everyone thinks. Oh, baby, don't go feeding me lines when you know I'm starving for your time. Baby, are we or aren't we still alive? Can you ease my mind? Tell me that you care. You're slipping through my fingers like you were never even there. Are we beyond repair? Holding on to you is like holding on to air. Holding on to you're slipping through my fingers like you were never holding on to holding on to you is like holding on to wrapped in your arms and I can feel your indecision. Hate that I need you like oxygen I breathe. You give it in to take me back to the beginning. I swear it makes it impossible to leave. Oh, baby, don't go feeding me lines when you know I'm starving for your time. Baby, are we or aren't we still alive? Can you ease my mind? Tell me that you care. You're slipping through my fingers like you were never even there. Holding on it, on it, on it, on it, on it, on it, on it. Holding on it, on it, on it, on it, on it, on it, on it. Electric glow in the rain, current up to the sky. You got me feeling just so bright. Universe out in space, sending signals tonight. You got me feeling just so bright. When I wait, it's critical that we find something that can contain all the light we have inside. Light we have inside. Light we have inside. Pump this party.
Well, well, well. One summer later, SNU Esports is back. You heard the siren. Super realistic. Thanks, Josh. The storms are coming. And it's just me right now. It may seem like it's just me. And I'm just hanging around. It's just me and you guys in the chat, which I got you right here. But something we preach here at SNU, you're not alone. Ever. Never alone. You're never alone. And the reason I'm not alone today is because I have my trusty steed, Austin Schoenfeld.
All right.
The games tonight are going to be great.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you for saving that.
Because as you could see, we're in the danger zone. Lots of
You had me
thunderous
muted.
goals today. He was muted the whole time.
Hey, that's okay, Drew. That is okay. We have a lot of good games coming up tonight. Again, NECC preseason tournament starts tonight. SNU Esports kicking off tonight with some Rocket League.
Can they hear him? Can they hear him now?
I hope so.
Cade said sign language going crazy. Should we restart? Hey chat, should we restart? Should we do it all over again? Can we put a poll up real quick? Restart, yes or no? Okay, Brantley said yes. All right, here we go. Here, 1 second, guys. Should I start like this? Well, my goodness, guys, it's been a whole summer. SNU Esports back, better than ever. Hey, we have recruits now. We got some money. We got kids coming in. It might look like I'm alone, and maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But one thing SNU always has preached: you're never alone. And I'm never alone because I have my trusty steed, Austin
Wait, Drew.
Schoenfeld.
Drew, I'm breaking up, but I think what's happening is I'm getting reports of some crazy thunderstorms happening in OKC in this central area right here. And I think that is where our SNU Rocket League team is kicking off SNU Esports this season. Here we go. Tonight's the night. Game 1, me and Drew. Drew, you're never alone. I'm here with you, buddy. How we feeling about tonight?
I feel great. I'm never alone.
I'm sure you do.
Me and my buddy Austin.
Drew, it is good to sit next to you tonight in my SNU Esports jersey, side by side. We got a big night ahead, a big night of Rocket League ahead. But I think we should talk a little bit before we get into those games. We should talk a little bit about last year. Drew, how did you feel about last year?
Last year, big year for the Rocket League guys specifically. Got a ring, a little conference championship ring, in the NECC. Runner up.
We did actually. Yeah, we did.
Runner up.
I have it right here.
In the your camera's black right now. Go ahead, show on the ring.
I have it right here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me turn the light on.
Yeah, it's a little small.
Bang.
We didn't realize that when you buy a championship ring, you hit 6x because it's got to be a lot bigger. We didn't know that. Now we do.
Hey, it fits on a hand. Very nice though.
Yeah. Runner up in the GAC, Southeastern, good games.
Yes.
And then runner up in the national tournament. So overall, pretty good year. To my standard, a failure.
Sure.
In no
Winning
way, shape, or form
championships.
am I allowing Zane to go to a 3 championship and come out with 1, bro. Are you kidding me?
That's fair. That's
kidding me?
fair.
Well, guess what?
But
Austin, we have a bowler now.
we do.
We have a bowler.
We do have a
He
bowler,
knows what
and that's
winning
exciting.
is. He has an average
however,
227.
Drew, I do want to say on the other end of that, we were the first GAC champion for esports. Let's just think about that for a second. The first ever. As Danny Thomason would say, nobody else could be the first ever GAC esports champion. That's us.
Yep.
Right here, SNU esports.
And as Danny
Can't take that
Thomason
title.
would say, woo.
Woo!
Yep. And that's League
Yeah,
of
we love
Legends
that.
if I'm correct.
You are correct. That is League of Legends.
We have a little rivalry within our own esports team. Oh, and you're gone again.
Oh, see you
and
later.
You're back again. We have a little rivalry between our League of Legends team and our Rocket League team. Both think the other teams aren't as good as they think, respectively. But we're gonna see this year. I think this is the big year to see who comes out on top. Austin.
Yes.
What was your favorite part of last year?
A lot of good moments, but I would have to say our big stream. Watching you guys have to stay up for like, what was it, 72 hours? And play games that you've never played before. Insane. Hilarious. Iconic.
That was a fun time. I will say that was a fun time. Austin, okay, what is something from last year that we have improved on this year?
What's something we haven't improved on?
Oh my goodness.
If all these people watching the stream right now tune in next week, we're gonna have a caster desk. We have recruits here. We've doubled the amount of players on esports. We've doubled the amount of games on esports. Our production value goes crazy now. Now, we've had a little technical difficulty this morning. That's not our fault. But after this week, our production value goes crazy thanks to Josh and Drew behind the scenes. Everything, every little minute detail of SNU esports through the roof.
Yes. You know, we love to see it, Austin. We'd love to see you here a little more. So let's figure out a way to get you out here so we can actually put you in this thing.
Yeah, I will be out there every now and then. So make sure to stay tuned just to see me live.
A live Austin would be, not that he's dead.
Yeah, I am alive, a live
in person Austin.
There we go.
Is always the best. Austin.
Yes, Drew.
Obviously, we thought the games were going to start at 6:30. We had a first round bye. When can we expect the boys to get into a game?
So let me break this down for you. I had scheduled this stream to start at 6:30, and everyone's like, "Bro, stop yapping. Let's see some car soccer." But we have a tournament tonight, 3-game tournament across the board for the NECC and the National Esports Collegiate Conference. Our first game, because they're so afraid of the national runner-ups, they gave us a bye. So our first game is going to start around 8 o'clock. We're going to be playing the winners of Northeastern or Tim Tebow's home, University of Florida Gators. So whatever one comes out of that game, we will be playing. So stay tuned to figure out. We'll be live updating you when we're figuring out what's going on. But stay tuned and figure that out. But right now, Drew and I get to recap the year of last year for you, get to preview what's coming this year. We have a lot of exciting things coming this year. And then it's car soccer time, baby.
Yes. And speaking of fun things, we have a video Josh Lewis made 24-25 year season recap for you guys here. How about Austin and I are going to quit talking about last year and how about
I just buckled in.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty hyped up. I think I'll probably be mad by the middle of the second day.
No! Thomas have a massive first game.
Yes.
To take 1-0 in the series. That series is now tied 1-1. As we go back to Rocket League winning this series 2-0.
Speaking of pushing that advantage, are you kidding me?
5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom. That was beautiful, Drew.
You got a nice face.
Wow.
Hey, can we get a zoom in on Drew's face, please?
Oh, I smell. I smell. Oh my God! He didn't go in. Oh, they didn't get a goal. Come on. You know what I smell? I smell a freaking national championship.
We're gonna be on defense here. We are. No. Oof.
Wow.
Oh my God.
If someone is in chat, please clip that.
I hope Landon doesn't cook you with
Somebody
that.
please clip that. Josh, can we clip that?
Oh
Is
my
that
goodness.
possible?
As a
An immediate leave for Morel, too. Not very happy.
a shutout game series even after.
What parts of this experience are you? What are you doing? Okay.
Yeah, Drew doesn't understand that he's in a box. Zane on 4, Landon 5, Cam still looking to get into this competition.
Wow.
Hey, it's okay. Cam had himself a day. What day was it?
Yeah, Thursday?
Thursday?
Yeah, he went bonkers.
Uh-oh, he's going to get one
Cam
here,
went
though.
dirty nasty
Bang!
Thursday.
Cam, 3.
Wow.
Cam is closing
That's a lot
in now.
harder than I
He's 2 away.
It wasn't super insane. We can play a lot better than that. Expect. Take your hand off your face right now, please.
Hey, clip it, chat.
And that's 1-0 for the good guys. But I'm not gonna. You just exposed me.
Sudden jump scare.
Oh, yeah, after this series.
Yeah, we got to lock it in.
We're going to lock in after this.
Stop yawning. Drink a monster.
I can't play hardwood.
That is true. He's legally not allowed to drink a monster.
Yeah, I will get arrested. By arrest, I mean cardiac.
Cardiac, dude.
You see our 5 stack. You see their 5 stack. 1 minute on Spectre delay. We all don't like it. What do you got for us? What is going to happen in this game?
Derek's probably going to do nothing as usual. Gage and Kanan are probably going to complain again and fight together. Kanan's going to say one thing, and Gage is going to be like, no, let's do this. And Kane's going to be like, you're stupid, bro. No, we got to do this. And then Thomas is just going to do whatever Kanan tells him to do, because Thomas is actually really bad at League of Legends. I hope he watches back and hear this. And Brantley, I don't know, Brantley's just a goat and he can do whatever he wants, because no one's going to tell Brantley what to do. Brantley's a grown man. So let's be real here.
Zane, our group leader, our pack leader. Woo!
Around the world, around the world, around the world, around the. But really, just our country, though, not the world. But like.
A little bit awkward on their corner, as you said. Brisk's going to be up in the air. We all know what happens when Brisk is up in the air. And it's a goal.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That might have. Zane is peaking right now.
Oh, that's a nice little shot.
Brisk going to this guy. A good reset. Get the ball. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Drew with the sniper.
Oh my gosh, what a shot.
Oh my word, what a shot from Drew again. He's absolutely dominating with the sniper in general, but it looks like we're engaging. A good disengage from ECU. Can Maokai get out of this alive?
I would say it looks like Maokai just trying to sacrifice himself a little bit so SNU can just go
Eyes
for
on
the 4th
Caitlyn
dragon.
here. Katie can go absolutely crazy here. They're fighting in a front to back. This should be where Caitlyn shines. Caitlyn doing so much damage, and they get the Hextech Drake too. This is huge.
Nobody on ECU being able to get to the back line for Caitlyn. This is a good macro play by SNU. All members just trying to get objectives. A really early Galio all coming in. MSU going to try to see if they can catch off Brantley, but they're not going to be able to. Massive ult, though, coming in from Nocturne and Nyla. Nyla's going to go in, get 2 kills. Brantley going to clean up the right side of the map here, and SNU is going to finish this game and finish this series in a dominating fashion after coming off of that game, too. Try up and get a 50-50, doesn't land and pushes the ball into the corner. Solo Dolo gonna just try to get the ball onto his offensive side. Does, squeaks it by, but Bubba says no.
Bubba, potential center. Ooh, I would have loved it.
Shot! And there we go! There we go! Look at the replay team play I've ever seen from our Rocket League team all time ever. Yes, we did break the audio, but we are back. That was incredible.
And there, oh, I guess I'm back. I don't see myself, but it's fine. And there you have it. That was our recap from last year. Don't worry, guys. Don't you worry. I'm going to make sure more people are on this camera so it's not just me all year. Okay?
Whoa, wait, hey, what about me?
You too. But great year last year. Looking to build off of that. We're going to make sure this year's going to be even better.
Absolutely. And Drew, let me talk to you a little bit about this year. I mentioned earlier we doubled the amount of games that we have. So let's just run through those a little bit. We've got a Marvel Rivals team brand new this year, fully stacked, 10 people, 10-person roster, not 10 people roster, 10-person roster. So you're going to see a lot of new faces across the board there. Halo, brand new roster coming into play this year. They compete tomorrow in their NECC tournament. So tune in tomorrow to watch them. Drew, I think you can agree here, probably expecting some big things, maybe a national championship run from them coming soon. We've got a top COD team coming up once the new COD team drops. So look for them next semester. Valorant coming in next semester. One iRacing. You've ever been in a NASCAR, F1, some tractor racing? We got an iRacer. His name's Seth. So we're going to be streaming some good racing content for you here this year. Excited for that one. And then we got Rocket League as you're tuning in to watch them play tonight. We've got League of Legends trying to return to the Rift to defend their championship on the GAC. And our Smash team coming into play in the GAC on Friday this week. So make sure you're tuning in then as well and get to see a bunch of brand new people across SNU Esports. Drew, what are you most looking forward to this year?
Biased me would say Halo because that was my game, and that's kind of what started this whole esports thing, kind of that and Zane. But you know, it's tough. Valorant is very fun to watch. I'm very excited for that one. But as we all know, we're missing our leader, our monarch, Zane Briss. He's gone. To Scotland.
He's not just gone. He swam across the pond.
Yeah, he's dead to us. Not dead in real life, dead to us. He's in Scotland. That horrible, horrible person, Gemma, stole him from us. So we don't have him anymore. But with that comes the excitement of not knowing kind of how this team may pan out. So I'm excited to see how our Rocket League team, which historically has always been our best team, is going to be this year. They have
for sure. I think
very big
Landon and Cam, sorry to interrupt you, but I think Landon and Cam are kind of on a mission to prove themselves this year. I think they know how good they are, and they want the world to know how good they are. And now with an addition coming in from the bowling team, Miles is going to step into that role where Zane is, and that's some big shoes to fill. But this team's new, and it is exciting. We get to watch that tonight unfold right now in a couple of, I guess, an hour. I'm checking over to see what the score is on the game. We're waiting on finishing, but I think they're waiting to update their scores for a little while. And so, Drew, got a question for you.
Yes.
There's a lot of big things coming up this year. We just listed all the new games that we have, talked about all the new players that we have. But there's a couple big things coming up soon that I want you to talk about.
You gonna let me know what those are, or we're gonna?
Oh, you don't know? You don't know the two big things that we have coming up this year?
You know, it's not coming to me at the moment.
Okay, well let me hit you with a softball here.
Okay.
We're running back SNU LAN. So if you ever watched, if you showed up, if you were invited and played, we're running it back. Drew, take it away.
Yes, now I know. Okay, so basically last year we started our yearly Rocket League LAN where we invite teams to come out to big old BFC and play Rocket League. And you know, it was an absolute hit last year, and we're only going to build on that and make it better. And I think we're going to do an online qualifier at the beginning, maybe invite double the amount of teams for that. And I think we're trying to make it more competitive, which might make it hard for our boys, but that's what we want. More fun for viewers, more fun for players. And we're just going to have more things for people to do that may not necessarily just be sitting and watching Rocket League. Maybe everybody has fun. My goodness. The other thing, last year, we did lose my Halo teammate, Joey. Very sad day, but we did get to do a stream raising money for his family. We called that the JP8, the J Poppy ranked race. This year, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to do another stream to raise some more money, but this year it's going to be a prestige race. So if anybody's in here and doesn't know what that is, when Call of Duty drops, the night it drops, we start a week-long stream. It will not stop. It will not end until one of the two teams we make hit max prestige. And if you guys don't understand how hard that is, when I say it's a week long and it's constant gaming, it never ends. It takes a whole week to get where we're trying to get. And we will be racing not only each other, but other organizations like Optic, like LA Thieves, doing their own prestige race. So that's going to be a big one. Make sure you show up for that one. But those are our two big things. Those are gonna be every year. Every year they're gonna get bigger and better. Second year this year, we're looking to capitalize on that a little bit. But yeah, very excited for those things.
Yeah, Drew, and I hate to cut you off here, but I just got news inside the earbuds. Northwestern just swept the Gators from Florida. So it looks like we will be playing Northwestern Huskies tonight. I think it's the Huskies.
If I'm not
Northwestern
mistaken,
Huskies tonight.
their football team also lost this Saturday.
The Gators or Northwestern?
The Gators. They lost to who?
They did.
LSU.
Fun fact about Austin, Tim Tebow, favorite athlete of all time.
Well,
after he left.
Really?
Who are the Gators, you know?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
not a great week for Florida.
Yeah, it is unfortunately not a great week for Florida, but Drew, I know we've been talking about last year and we've been talking about this year, but it's time to lock in, gear up for tonight. Let's take a look at the team of Northeastern. I keep trying to want to say Northwestern. They're a GAC team. Northeastern Huskies.
Cardinal directions.
They're everywhere. We've got Sensor coming in tonight. He's coming in as a champ 3, so he's going to be one to watch for sure. Now they have a roster of 5 people, so it'll be interesting to see who is going to be playing for them. But I think I can figure it out. We're going to have a guy named Shiv. He's a champ 1, so also very, very equivalent to a lot of what we faced last year. Maybe a little bit lower, but our guys, again, brand new team, so it's going to be interesting to see how they do. And then finishing off is their team captain. His name is Phasier. He is also a champ 1. So your best player is going to be that Sensor SX player. So he'll be one to watch on Northeastern as we get ready to gear into these games. The game should start here probably in the next 10 minutes as we look to lock in our rosters and get this tournament underway. Drew, how are we feeling about tonight facing Northeastern?
Well, I'm going to put the caster curse out there right now. If we lose today, I'm never getting back on this stream.
That's wow.
Just saying.
Wow.
I'm just gonna put that out there right now. Shouldn't really be a problem, you know? And I kind of hope I'm wrong because I despise boring Rocket League games. I don't like them. So if we're destroying them, I'm not gonna have too much fun. But you know, if we're absolutely destroying them, then that's also a good thing for the future.
Sure.
But I don't know what I want. I think if I'm selfish, I want the games close. But I think we all want to see the guys succeed and absolutely run away with these games. Maybe get us out of here a little early for a long stream. I don't know, Austin. How are you feeling?
No, I'm honestly, Drew, I can only be excited. I'm excited to see Miles' first time on the pitch. driving the octane. I'm excited to see Landon and Cam's chemistry back. I think a little bit different roles coming into this year, so it'll be interesting to watch. Cam, kind of more of our 3 player. I think he's now been starting to play 2. Landon now going to get moved up to that number 1 spot where Zane used to play. So you're going to see a lot of fast, high-flying action coming in from Landon. And then now Miles is going to slot right back into that 3 slot. So again, if you are new to Rocket League or if you're new to just kind of the esports world, pay attention to the rotations. We'll be talking a lot throughout this stream and throughout the games about the rotations of the car. So your number 1 is always going to be the first to the ball, the first to attack. Number 2 is going to be the reaction player on where that number 1 is going to hit the ball. And your number 3 is worst case scenario, kind of stays back and ready for the defensive play. So excited for tonight. Again, shout out Miles for stepping in to some big shoes. This team is expected to do big things. And so I'm sure there's some nerves across the team, but man, for me and from this side of it, very excited to see what they can bring.
Yes, and just a reminder, this is a qualifying tournament for the NECC. The GAC will start for our Rocket League guys next semester, so you'll get double the Rocket League next semester. My goodness, who doesn't want that?
Not me.
Austin.
Yes.
Maybe something we talked about last year, we're talking about this year, and I did see somebody in chat say we did lose Gage for League, the Lord's Flame, which is going to make the back-to-back run a bit challenging. Another thing to look forward to, can the boys make the back-to-back happen? That's another thing we're looking forward to. But, Austin, tell us a little bit, maybe something that spans both last year and this year, a little bit about our sponsors.
Yeah, we've got sponsors, new sponsors. We've got old sponsors returning. Excited to kick this season off with some of our big sponsors. A returning sponsor, Re-Roof America. Very excited to have him back on board and his company. Again, if you ever need any roofing needs in Oklahoma, he's your guy. Primal Nerds, a new sponsor for this year, a local game store out in Yukon. If you are looking to buy any kind of cards, board games, stuff like that, go head out to their store. They've been awesome to hang out with. We're excited to do some cool things with them in the future. And then some more returning sponsors, Buy Blue Light Glasses, our first ever SNU esports sponsor. Love having those guys around and excited to see what they are going to bring this year. And also might be looking towards a tournament with them soon. So stay tuned for that. And we love our sponsors in the 34 Project and the Children's Hospital, Water 4, our neighborhood empowered. Some local sponsors that we're excited to just keep our partnership up with. But again, if you're looking to sponsor us, if you're looking to donate with us, Athletics Giving Week is coming up next week. So we're looking to hit a big goal there across SNU athletics in general. So if you are looking to figure out a way to support SNU esports, that is the way. So stay tuned for our SNU Instagram. We'll be posting a lot during that week, and SNU esports YouTube as well. So appreciate you guys as we look to get into this game. I want to say probably here in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Drew, I've got a question.
Yeah.
What's the vibe like in the room that we're sitting in together?
You know, it's the first stream. I'm not expecting a ton of people in here. Right now we got the bowling team, which is all I need. That's all.
As a former bowler myself, very excited to have them show up. Go get those Danny Cup points, bowlers. Again, reminder for all the SNU athletes, Danny Cup points for any esports game this year. So stay tuned for that.
I'm being told that without Zane now, we might not know how to join a game. So I might have to go play hero for a second. But
Landon is currently in a game. I want to say he may be practicing, though. I'm hoping he's practicing.
I hope he understands how to communicate with the other team. Is that something Zane never passed down?
I think he would have passed it down. But
did Landon
we will
listen?
go. Did Landon listen? That's a good question right there. I'm going to go in and I'm going to step away from the stream real fast and go make sure that we are good to go for tonight. And we will be right back.
Well, I was just rudely interrupted by my stream guy right there. I have a friend that we can bring in while Austin's gone. Guys, look. Yes.
What's up, everybody?
Guys,
How are we doing? How are we doing? What's up, chat?
Oh my, yeah. I meant to say this too, guys. Hey,
Oh, hair's not it right now.
New Year. I think it looks great. New Year. No couch, but like, come on. If you're typing in the chat,
Also-
I'm gonna see it and I'm gonna talk to you. It's still chill. Bye.
Still a chill vibe.
Still chill vibes.
Yeah, and also the stream desk being here next week will be awesome
Huge.
for commentating. Very, very cool. Yeah. What are we looking forward to in this game? I just got done watching a little bit of the series prior. How do I put this? How do I put this nicely? How to
You don't
basically
have to.
basically how I feel is that if we don't win this game, I'll be very, very, very disappointed.
I
in our
told the
boys.
stream I'm not getting back on it if we
Oh,
lose.
if we lose, you're done.
I'm done.
Okay,
Esports is
that could make a lot of things very interesting.
yes.
Cade,
I love Jed. First time chat
oh my goodness,
from
shout out bowling.
RJ Spear.
RJ
Shout out
Spear.
bowling.
What's up, everybody? It's good to see y'all.
Hey,
How
where
are we
my,
doing?
where my
What's up,
bowlers at?
Cade?
Let's go.
Yeah, the bowlers are lively here today. I won't be on very long today. Just wanted to give you a little insight. Just heard Sean giving you a little rundown of what role Miles is going to be filling and what that looks like. Super excited to watch him play. Came in at around a champ 1 level for us. Made unbelievable leaps and bounds just in the last, week and a half?
Yes, very
Um,
impressive.
I genuinely think that he got added to the team and decided, you know what, I'm going to take this into my own hands. I think he has over 40 hours in this week.
Bro locked in.
Yeah, incredible. He's very driven, which is something that the boys needed. Obviously, trying to fill the shoes of somebody like Zane, Landon stepping up into that role. I'm interested to see what he's going to do tonight. I'm hoping that he can step up and really make the offensive plays that need to be made without trying to do too much and getting lost in that. But I'm excited. I've seen them practice once. They look good. Just need to be able to stay positive. That's that other thing that Zane brings to the table so well that I think often gets overlooked. He's such a good player that we miss the leadership. Like, I know we would cut to comms a lot last year, see stuff like that, but the ability to get Cam and Landon back in a good headspace after we concede a bad goal or we go down 3-0.
Something to think about. Who's going to do that now?
Who's going to do that now? Huge. Huge, for sure.
I don't know.
For sure. Okay, so we just got word that the boys queued another game. I genuinely think the boys think they're playing at 8. That's why.
How about this? Do we have an NDI over there? How about we're going to try and get their game that they're in, just a random ranked game right here, just throw it up just to see how they play.
Yeah, cool.
We have another first time chat. T-Dub42146 said, Jed!
What's up? What's up? I'm not sure who that is. Twitch names get confusing.
That Hayden Wood said, Jed.
Oh, what's up, Hayden? It's good to
I
see
also
you.
see now that he said,
Hey,
I
Cade.
miss you, Drew. We love you, Wood, out here. Cade.
We love all you guys. Thank you for all the support. Also, I think real quickly, we should just shout out all the work. I know he shouted you guys out, and since I'm up here now, I get the opportunity to shout him out. Austin Schoenfeld has been putting in so much work to not only get new people in here, he's done work recruiting, he's done work to get the esports room rocking, already an event under the belt. Clash Royale tournament, very fun. We missed you guys if you didn't make it. Super fun time.
It was a lot of work just for him to be in a position to help out.
For sure.
So.
For sure. For sure. And doing it all remotely for the most part, whenever he has the opportunity to come in is just incredible. I don't want to overlook that. Shout out, Sean.
And here we go, Jed. This is them playing some ranked right now. They're getting mollywopped, but it's fine. They're about to score a goal. Never mind. Great save. But here we go. Austin said a little bit earlier he was thinking that Cam's kind of moving over to the 2, but if I'm not mistaken, listening to their VOD reviews from Zane and kind of what Zane has been telling me, I think we're keeping with Cam at the 3
Yes.
mostly as a defensive defensive specialist.
So if you really think about it, and wow, that's a great save right there by Landon. If you think about it, it does make sense. You don't want a player that's coming in as a champ 1 to go play with 2, people that are around the GC1, GC2 level and be the last line of defense.
Right.
Think about the nerves and the nervousness that would come in at that point. Just not somewhere that you probably want to put him in, especially that's a great bump there. Not much Cam can do. But you don't want him to be that last line of defense. Let's say it gets boomed. You want somebody back there like Cam who already stands in a defensive mindset to, really keep a grasp of the game and be able to just let Miles kind of float freely and be where he can be and just kind of pick up that speed with the team.
Yep. Trying to put Miles in a position to make a play if it were to arise. And I think the number 2 spot is a great position to do that. We're just going to chalk this game up as the boys getting warm, huh?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Watching a little bit of the, oh, look at that.
That scared me. That was a
Yep.
jump scare,
Yep.
actually. I don't know if I
We're
like
not the
that.
prettiest.
That's true. I can't.
Um,
Well, it was just my own face, Josh. It wasn't that you favored it in.
one of the things I noticed while watching a little bit of the Pro Rocket League tournament this past weekend is very Fennec heavy on the cars now.
Yeah, it all kind of just depends. It really is personal preference. A lot of the cars fall under the same hitbox. So I don't know. I personally prefer to play Fennec as well. I think it just gives you like a good grasp of where your angles are exactly at. It's a very boxy car. I'm not sure why the pros are using it more. Did you see anything on why specifically
not.
they did?
I mean, I know Zane liked it a lot, so
Yeah.
must be something to it.
I think I'm just bad at the game and being able to see like exactly where the ball is landing on my car instead of like Octane. You kind of have to guess. It kind of sits above certain areas of your car because
Hitbox isn't exactly what.
exactly it's not exactly what you see, and I think Fennec is closer to that.
Mm-hmm.
As we see Miles, using it here as well. Yeah. So this game coming up after watching that series, I think what we can expect a lot from Northeastern. A lot of them booming the ball up the field. A lot of them just pushing it. Not a lot of, you see high-level players, Landon, Cam, and you saw Zane do it a lot, where you're taking the ball up the wall. You're controlling it and dribbling the ball to take a 50. You're doing things like that. A lot of what I saw in the first series was just them absolutely murdering the ball down the field.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of control, not a lot of passing, stuff like that. It's just they can't score on us if the ball is not close to our goal. And so I think if our boys just sit kind of back a little bit and just keep the ball, take advantage of the possession when they get it, I think that this shouldn't be a close series.
Right. Obviously, a rank disparity here, a gap, and probably most likely a skill gap as well. So I think their best chance is getting us in uncomfortable positions, maybe booming the ball up the court is what they're going to need to do.
Great couple touches by Landon here. Great pass.
But on the flip side, I think the boys kind of just need to first game. I think Miles might be a little nervous, so
Yes.
I think we just need to let the game come to us. I don't think we need to be reactionary necessarily. I think we need to push the pace, but I don't think we gotta put too much pressure on us this game. I think we just gotta play our game, figure out what kind of chemistry works best for us, and I think this might be a great game to figure that out with.
Again, yeah, I don't know if you guys said this already, but these are placement matches. These don't count for anything. So being able to, see what – oh, good try by Landon there. Being able to see kind of what the team will look like, where everybody fits, and actually against real competition instead of just competitive play will be good no matter what. No matter how we place, no matter how we do, it's going to be good for the team either way. As this game ends, I'm going to bow out and talk to Landon real quick. I appreciate you guys having me. I'm going to let Sean and Drew cast the game.
Yes.
And hopefully we have a great time.
Thank you, Jed.
Oh, wow, he's back. That was like God talking to Moses.
No, thanks to Jed for filling in there. As we are now looking to get this game pretty close to underway once this one finishes. I love what Jed said there. He kind of just breaks down this game. this is just a placement game, so it is just trying to feel the team out. Drew, I know we told a lot of our guys, especially when they look at practice, playing ranked games is different than playing in these competitions and playing your games every week. And so it's going to be a good feeling for Miles to just get the wheels underneath his car, but just get the nerves kind of shaken off this first week. But these are some good games to do it. And so we are now getting people in the lobby. Kind of getting excited, Drew. How about you?
I see a Fortnite car. I'm no longer excited.
That's me. I have the battle bus. Oh, okay. I got the silent treatment. Okay. All right. Well, we are now waiting on SNU to get into the lobby. But again, kind of just a quick overview and review of Northeastern's team. We're going to see 3 players from them. Fazher, he is going to be their captain. He is coming in as a champ 1. Sensor SX is their best player. I'm going to assume he's going to be playing the number 1 role in the battle bus. And Mr. Hausla is their champ 1 as well. So there's their 3 players. It's going to be very exciting to watch what Sensor does with the ball. But I think Jed is right. From watching their previous games, we saw a lot of just kind of booming the ball downfield. And so kind of trying to figure out how to play off of that. If you're SNU, one big way is you're going to have to control the ball, especially once that ball gets boomed down to your side of the pitch. You got to figure out how to get control of the ball and maneuver it around, as Landon is asking how to join a private match.
Our captain of the team is asking how to join a private match, guys. Great start. Hey, another first-time chat, though. iSnack06 bowling mentioned. Yes. I have a feeling throughout this year, bowling... L-Snack. L-Snack 006 bowling mentioned. I have a feeling bowling's going to be a large part of SNU esports now, because now that we have one on our Rocket League team, I think now we're just like siblings with the bowling team. So whenever I hear about a bowling match coming up, I'm going to make sure I'm there, because that sounds absolutely electric.
Yes, and I think we are now just waiting on Josh to join the lobby, and Cam's going to the bathroom, which is a very good classic move from the Rocket League team. They always get the little pre-bathroom jitters, and so they're headed out of the room for a little break. But we are seconds away from kicking off the SNU esports season. Man, Drew, we've got people in the chat. We've got people in the room. Excited is all I can think about.
Yeah, I just want to see the games. I feel like we said we were going to get in the games like 6 times now.
Hey, we did say 8 o'clock, and we, in a rare SNU esports fashion, we might be starting early.
L-Snack, nah, I'm locked in at work supporting my school's esports team. See, that's all I want.
Appreciate that.
When you have esports, why pay attention to work or school? I don't know. I didn't when I was here, that's for sure. Think I was doing homework when I could be watching the Lando Bando do aerials, or Bubba miss open goals.
Is it happening?
I think it might be happening.
I think it's happening. Here we go. Oh. There it is. There's the countdown, and we are underway.
All right. I don't hear the game.
That's okay. I'll take it away until Drew gets audio.
I hear
very early shot from Northeastern. Some good defensive play here from SNU, though. Bubba going to go up on the wall, head toward the ceiling, and Bubba going to pull a Zayd here, get a flip reset, and almost take it full field into the goal.
Yeah, as Jed and I talked a little bit earlier, we mentioned the gap in maybe skill and rank, and so we kind of came to the consensus that their best chance was going to be putting us in bad spots, putting us in awkward spots, so then maybe we're getting out of rotation. But so far, ball on the, this is Northeastern side for most of the game so far. So boys looking to put on the pressure here. Austin, what are you looking to see here from the guys?
Yeah, I mean, this is very fast play. This is something that we talked a lot about last year. Bubba has been just all gas, going for the boost, continuously boosting and going into these aerial positions. That's his third shot on goal already this game, and almost got the double touch to put it in. But Miles almost gets his first goal of the season into a pass from Landon.
Great shot there by Miles. Unfortunately, a miss, but it doesn't matter. The boys are there for the second chance points. Lando Bando off the rebound into the bottom right corner. Austin, what a great way to start out this year. Miles already with an assist.
That's how you shake off the nerves right there. Miles getting the bar down assist into Landon, and Landon taking no breaks and sending another shot onto the goal. And Bubba playing his most insane defense, going all the way up to block that ball from going into their side of the field.
You know what I just noticed, Austin?
What'd you notice? Wait.
I noticed another
I noticed the goal.
And that's 2 for Lando Bando. And something I will say, we are expecting Lando Bando to take the majority of the shots for the team. And so far, it is paying off.
Yeah, but I will say one thing that has been just very eye-opening too from SNU is I think when you get into a game like this, especially the first game of the season, you might see a lot of misplays. We're just seeing one right there, just kind of a off rotation a little bit. But man, to play so fast right off the bat and not have as many misplays and Landon getting a hat trick a minute 30 seconds into this game.
Yeah, that's special right there. That's a score. That's a pure score right there. But what I was gonna say is, oh wow, that was rude by Bubba.
There's a little touch.
But I noticed that Bubba is no longer Bubba the Enforcer, and it's kind of making me angry.
Oh, I did not notice that until you just pointed that out. It is just Bubba this year.
Also,
it's when Zane changed from Brizinger to Briss,
and then Briss RL. Don't worry, guys. If you hear random videos or random sounds, it's not somebody hacking your phone. It is our stream manager, Josh. We have given him too much power.
Too much power, for sure. And one thing I will say, Miles is honestly so due. He's had 3 insane shots onto the goal already. One just kind of getting a clean pass into Landon, but awesome. Miles really wanted to get that first goal of his season.
Austin.
What?
We have our first chat from Gaga Grammy.
Welcome back, Gaga Grammy.
The GOAT! Gaga Grammy's in the chat, and I've already missed 3 hit. They scored.
Unfortunate, just a little bit off here from Miles on the backboard, and Landon not able to get that ball quick enough, and Northeastern going to put it into the bottom corner, but SNU up 3-1 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Gaga Grammy, that is not your fault. That is not your fault. It's my fault for not saying hip hip on the first 3 goals. That
all scored by her grandson.
Yeah, I mean, she must have taught him that. Okay, missed touch there by Bubba, but a great save nonetheless, and another one by Landon. You know what? If we're going to make bad plays just so that we can set ourselves up for cool plays, I'm not too mad about it.
Yeah, those were 2 insane saves by Bubba and Landon coming in and keeping this game with a 2-goal lead. A good shot there a good block there from Miles as he gets boomed across the field. Yeah, Bubba
kind of a little bit off on his mechanics there, but as we said, it's the beginning of the year. We're going to give him a little bit of a what would it go? We're going to give him a break on that. But Bubba up right now, going off the back wall, trying to pass down toward the middle, but a great touch there by Landon, who has all 4 of our goals.
I mean, what a crazy play here by Bubba, though, just to keep that ball just floating in the air above Northeastern's goal, and Landon coming in to just tap it in for the 4th goal of his SNU 2025-26 career. I think he's just stat padding at this point.
Well, that's nothing new.
Well, that's true.
But 4-1 here with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Bubba holding control of this ball, trying to pass it over to Landon. Good defense there by Northeastern, but Landon gonna make sure we're keeping it on the blue side of the field. Right as I say that, he gives that ball up. Fraser up on our back left corner. And for those who... Should I just be quiet?
I don't know. You seem to be bad luck right now, unfortunately.
I'm literally caster cursing right now. I'm not saying bad words, but I am putting a curse on our team every time I talk.
what I was going to say, though, is if you do not know Rocket League and you are in this chat right now, the corners of your own side are the most advantageous for you to have it if you are on the defensive side. Hard to score on that side unless your name is Zane. You know what? He's gone. I should probably stop saying that. But a great pinch there by Northeastern, but Bubba ready to take control off of that. And a great little reset there. Austin, who is your pick on this next goal? And you can't choose Landon.
I know. I think Miles is due. I think Miles is ready for it. Bubba's my pick. Bubba's my pick.
No,
Oh,
you can't do
he
that.
scored.
No, that's not fair. That's dumb. That's dumb.
A huge goal there by Cam, getting a good block straight into the goal and punishing Northeastern for all three kind of attacking the ball at the same time. And Drew, I think that is where we're gonna have to see this whole series play out. Is Northeastern kind of is getting caught off guard a little bit, maybe ball chasing just a little bit too much, and SNU playing so fast like this, you're gonna get punished if you keep doing that.
Right. And you can see the pace of play that we're playing with. I think Bubba and Landon are making sure that we're not putting on the brakes from last year playing with Zane. It is a big loss of losing somebody like Zane, but no reason for us to settle back at all. But there we go, SNU winning the first of the series. This is the best.
Yes, it is. Hello?
What up, bro?
Oh, hey. Yeah, no, it is a
Hip,
best
hip.
of 5. So we are headed into game number 2 here.
Oh.
Man, that was just an all-around stellar performance across the board from SNU.
All right, we have probably our 2 most consistent people in chat now here for the first time this year, Gaga Grammy and Melanie Kaiser. Guys, now it has officially started. Esports 2025-26 has officially started.
It's back, and it couldn't come back at a better time. I have been very excited. The boys, Drew, Josh, and I have been working very hard to get this year underway, and just to kick it off with that kind of just statement piece of the Rocket League team, can't ask for anything better.
Yes, Broadway. I thought it was a beautiful moment too. Austin not paying attention though, so he'll have to go back in the VOD to see the moment we shared. But
Well, Drew, I know I'm sitting right next to you, but unfortunately I can't see you, and I don't have my blue light glasses on in order to see you. So maybe once I find those, I'll be able to see you better. But until then.
But if anybody's struggling to see at night, watching your screen too much, you should probably go get yourself some blue light glasses yourself.
Discount code SNU20 for 20% off. What a good plug.
20%?
Yeah.
Wow. Big number.
That is a big number.
All right. But you know what else is going to be a big number? How many goals we score today. As Bubba pushes it up towards midfield. What Miles going to be behind him. Good touch there by Miles, getting it over the second defender. 2 guys back for Northeastern. Good push there. Lano Bano going to put it in our back left corner. This is what I'm talking about. Most advantageous spot for us, but a great touch there by Hausla. Putting it in front
I don't know
of our
how to
goal.
say that name.
I think and then Phaser.
I like that. Phaser
And Sensor. You know, there's a Sensor guy in Call of Duty.
There is.
People make fun of him all the time. But he did like the pull-up world record or something like that.
Couldn't be me.
And that's what we're going to try to do with our guys. We're making sure they work out at least 2 hours a week, guys. Don't worry. We're not letting our kids just sit on the couch all day.
Man, there's another shot there by Miles. Miles really just trying to get that first goal in. Oh, and Bubba going up and barely missing that ball, but landing there to defend. And now nobody at the goal. Will Miles be able to get his first collegiate goal? He does!
Miles! He gets it!
Let me hear you, bowlers.
Let's go. All my bowlers in the room are absolutely not going crazy, but I know they're excited for him. Oh, my goodness. Let's go.
Yeah, and a huge goal there from Miles. Saw the opportunity, and there it is again. Northeastern getting caught ball chasing a little bit, and just leaving their goal open, and Miles executing that perfection.
Ooh, Bubba trying for the double touch, and Miles, an unfortunate shot there on the kind of open net maybe, but he'll get better at those as the year goes on. 1-0 here with 2:40 left. I'm looking for another Miles goal. I want it.
Bubba says, what about me, though?
Oh, hit, by the way. Gosh, dang it. I got to get back on that.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
Northeastern going to be able to capitalize just a little bit on SNU being out of position there and now tie the game up with 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Phaser off the wall into the bottom right corner. And it'll be 1-1 as we head into the last 2.5 minutes.
Would love to see. I am curious as to how many of our kickoff strategies we're keeping from last year. I wonder how many they caught Miles. I know Zane is sticking around to help coach the team, so that's always good. Oh my gosh. Bubba was almost put into our goal with the ball.
Yeah, and I just want for everybody in chat and in person to know this is probably only their, what would you say, week playing together. So they really have only had a couple practices already in. And so again, when you lose someone like a captain like that, Miles gonna go up in the air and oh man, what a great shot on goal there. But when you lose a captain and have to kind of come up with different strategies again to start the year, and you have an immediate tournament to kick it off, I mean, I feel like sometimes there are going to be some nerves, or going to get some misplays like we've seen a little bit, but man, the boys have been playing very, very well. Yeah,
and I am actually curious. Let's see for this last minute 15. I want to know what the comms are sounding like for the boys here. First series.
I don't think we can go to comms.
Can we not? Oh, you're right.
Yeah, they have to be in a specific Discord call because of the way the tournament is laid out. So unfortunately, we will not have comms today. But Landon, I could have told you what he was going to say there, and Bubba might be screaming.
What was he going to say?
He would say, "Let's go, boys."
That's what I would have said. That's what I would have said. We got 17 viewers in here, but I don't. Maybe the viewers are just getting back into the groove. Last year we had a lot of chatting. We talked with the chatters. It was a fun little time. It was laid back, guys. Just because I have a fancy new headset doesn't mean I can't talk to you guys. Just so you know.
And just because I'm looking fancy in this jersey, Miles trying to get another goal, but Bubba. Oh,
great
goodness,
save!
What a save from Northeastern.
Oh, Matty Brandt. Okay, all right. Once we get the Brandt family here, then it should be a party. She says, "I'm hyped for the season." Bang! Bando, 5th goal of the series. It's great. Matty Brandt, Jed is in the room. If you want to throw some shade at him, I know that's your favorite thing to do. Let's just get it back to last year. You know? What's up, Austin?
Hip, hip.
Hip, hip, hooray. Let's go. And Todd Ray Brandt. Let's go. Here we go. The whole Brandt clan is showing up.
What a time for them to show up as SNU takes the lead by 1 goal, 15 seconds left in game 2. SNU winning game 1 in a dominating fashion, playing a little bit closer here in game 2. But again, first 2-3 wins in this series will get to move on in this tournament.
Yep, it's a win nonetheless, but, you know, I want the boys to do something flashy here. And they're keeping the ball up. Maybe a chance here for the boys to get another one. Was that Bubba? Miles put it in right here. Not sure where we're at. I can't really see. But
he's playing secure defense. He's trying to not let this ball go in.
Oh, my gosh.
That was a great move by Landon to send that ball to the ground so he doesn't get a last-second goal to tie that game.
There we go. SNU up 2-0, and Matty Brandt absolutely caps it off with a Jed, I can smell you through the screen.
Tough.
Jed, any response I can relay? Not worth his time. Oh, wow. So I love that we're starting this, and I love that we're starting 2-0 in the series. One more to move on till our next game, which... Do we know the next game?
Unknown right now. Let me go take a look while you commentate this game.
All right, off the kickoff, going onto the right side of the blue half here. Miles, a little bit of a rough touch there, but it's okay. I love the aggression out of him. Bubba, R3 right now, going to get a potential 50 here. Need one for sure. There we go. Bubba going to get the clear out to the right side of our half. I love that Miles is playing an aggressive 2 right now. I'd love for him to put himself in uncomfortable situations now, so then he can get it going later on maybe. Bubba not going to be able to get to that ball, and that might be an open goal, but a missed shot. And there we go. Bubba's girlfriend has reached the room. Bubba will now become 10 times better. It happens every year. It happens every time. He sucks, and then she walks in, and then bang! He's good again. Open net for Lando. He missed it. He missed it.
SNU volleyball getting their first win of the season yesterday.
Oh, good
at
job,
home.
SNU volleyball. 1-0. 1-0. Kaylee Brubaker can now walk from her torn Achilles. Very sad that happened. And we're down 1-0.
You know what else is sad, Drew?
We're down 1-0.
We are down 1. An unfortunate bounce off the wall from that ball into the Northeastern's car, and he just gets an easy shot on goal there. But 3 minutes, 50 seconds left for SNU to make a comeback here. An early kickoff shot from Northeastern. And, you know, if you look back at last year, that was SNU's downfall right there.
I mean, it's exactly what Jed and I were saying before the game started. Their best chance is putting us in awkward situations. The boys, while they're great individually right now, oh my gosh, I have the hiccups. Right now, struggling a little bit chemistry-wise and rotation-wise, and might get a third one here. Okay, Bubba there to make sure that
was
doesn't happen.
that was a beautiful fake though from Bubba to fake the push off into the deep corner and instead turn his car around and push it to the close corner.
Yeah, mechanics are there right now, but we got to figure out a little bit of the team chemistry thing, and then the floodgates should open, as we say.
I agree, and I think too what I want to see more from SNU is to play with the aggression that they came out playing with in that first game. We've kind of, especially now that we're down 2-0, kind of got on a back foot a little bit and playing more of a reactionary ball instead of kind of just taking advantage of what we need to. And that's kind of what has thrown Northeastern off of their game, is kind of our fast play, and what we want to see from Lando and Bubba too, is more of that aerial fast play that they can do.
Yep, and a couple easy misses from the boys right now. It's I honestly, I thought it might have been Northeastern putting us into awkward situations, but now that I'm watching this, it might be our own doing.
Yeah, and you still have the first game jitters too. I mean, it's your first ever one game but tournament, and so you're up 2-0 on a team. You've got match point in your hands. We've seen, or if you go back and look at some of our early tournaments from last year, we were known to throw the 2-0s because you have the jitters. You've never been able to close out a tournament game, and so maybe some of those feelings from Miles, but Landon and Bubba both know how now to finish these games and finish these tournament series. And so let's look to see if either one of them can at least get one on the board here to bring SNU within 1.
Yep, an absolutely great fake there by Phaser there at mid. I mean, we gotta be more disciplined there. Rough cut there by Landon, missing the ball. I think he might have thought somebody was behind him, but the rotation off, and I think communication may be off a little bit. Can't go to listening though to find out, because they are in designated discords that we cannot be in. But once again, right there, a little bit of a miscommunication there by Bubba on our 3. But a good pass to the mid to Landon. Gonna go off the back wall here for the dunk. Misses it, but Miles there for the put back, and bang! 3-1. Miles getting his second goal of his collegiate Rocket League career. Miles.
Yeah.
That looked like a strike to me.
What a beautiful pass off the backboard there, and Miles in a good position to finish that goal, and now bringing SNU within 2, 1 minute, 30 seconds left. And this is what you want to see. You want to see this fast-paced action from SNU. Northeastern has been overcommitting in all 3 games, and so you want to catch them off. You want to catch all 3 of them ball chasing, and then you're able to get those easy goals. Landon's going to almost get another tap in there if Northeastern missed that ball.
Yeah, great 50 there by Bo to make sure we're keeping the control over here. And another goal there by Lando Bando. With 1 minute and 9 seconds, we have scored 2 goals in a matter of what, 30 seconds here? A minute and 9 seconds is an eternity to score one more goal. As I said earlier, it looks like we kind of were doing it to ourselves at the beginning, but I think we're kind of starting to settle into this game. Or, I mean, we are. It's 3-2. Settled into this game a little bit, and a great pitch into their back right corner as they get a great clear to the mid. But Bubba gonna get control of that one. They're playing very aggressive right here, Austin. Miles looking to be the number, oh no, he's number 3 now. Okay, Bubba up at number 1. Lane Obano gonna play a little bit of defense here as the number 2 midfield. Frazier playing a great series so far. I think, who was the one that was the highest ranked on the team? Sensor. Haven't seen much from him, too much, but Frazier really impressing me so far if he really is a champ. Playing a great game against 2 high-ranked players in Bubba and Landon. But with 25 seconds left, Austin, we're going to need something special here from the boys.
Yeah, gonna look to need to punish Northeastern when they are overcommitting like they have been. And so you got to look to maybe try to get 1 or 2 going for that ball from them and look to see if you can get a good pass in. We saw one earlier this series. Just a good pass from Landon to Bubba, but it's going to not be able to. Frazier going to put that into the corner and on the ground as we now head into game 4 and up in the series 2-1.
Yep, 2-1. It's okay. First series. I'll give them a break. I'll give them a break on this one. Up 2-1, not a pretty game. The beginning of it, very slow, very off from our side. Communication probably not great, but rotations certainly not up to par with where we need to be. But kind of brought it back there on the second half, bringing it to 3-2. Austin, what stuck out to you that game on why we were struggling so much?
Yeah, SNU looked those first 2 minutes, came out a little bit flat-footed, flat-wheeled, some might say. They might need to head over to on-cue, put some air in those tires, but they need to keep the pace of play up. Again, I talked a lot about it already this series, but that first game, if you watch those first 2 minutes when we scored 2 goals, we were just flying across the map. And I don't think Northeastern had an answer to that. Now we've kind of started settling in a little bit, started playing a little bit more slow, and Northeastern is able to just kind of put some pressure on our side. As Jed said before the game too, Northeastern likes to just boom the ball onto your side of the field, and then they're able to do what they want. But right here, another option where Bubba has an empty net from Northeastern. And amazing! Landon just poached that goal. But what an amazing ball control here from Bubba as we watch this replay. This is Zane-esque. A flip reset into the goal. Landon cheating and taking that goal from Bubba.
Absolutely Russell Westbrooking that goal right there. Stat padding at its finest. I love Russell Westbrook, though. But, you know, that was beautiful from Bubba. I like that you said that was a little bit of a Zane-esque shot there because I think our boys are learning to be that kind of mechanical mastermind in the air, and that's what it's going to take to win a championship this year.
Yeah, and we expect nothing less from our side of the kind of field of view. I believe in these guys. I believe they are championship material, and so stuff like that just kind of gets this season exciting as they look towards just what the rest of the season can hold. SNU up 1-0 in game 4, up 2-1 in the series, and Miles really trying to get that goal. It's his second goal of the career. It's inches away.
He's got 2.
Oh, wow. He does have 2. You're right. You're right.
And now they have 1. Gosh, dang it. All right. As you said earlier, we're going to make mistakes, but if we're going to be making mistakes, I would want it to be on the offensive side, trying to be a little too aggressive so we can figure out the kinks of the offensive play here. Don't want us to make mistakes being timid. So I hope we kind of turn it back up again like we did the first game. But 1-1 here, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Any team's game right now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Drew. I think you do look to make mistakes more on the offensive side, but it is a hard when you're up against a team that is just constant pressure on your side of the pitch. Even if they don't have ball control, where on the offensive side, they're putting the ball onto SNU side quite frequently. So then if SNU does make that mistake, the goal's right there for Northeastern is going to tap in. But SNU really kind of putting the pressure on right here. A lot of offense coming in from Landon and Cam, and now Cam's going to be able to come back and get some more boost and put the ball to the sky and see if he can kind of replicate that first goal a little bit.
Yeah, one thing I'm seeing so far is it is Lando Bando just running around in their half, and there it is.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of Landon in their half, making them uncomfortable. I would love to see it. I see a lot of doubling up in the midfield from our back two.
Yeah.
Maybe inching up a little bit. Maybe having that third. Maybe like 3/4 of the court up and of the field up instead of all the way back into the net. Maybe that second guy's like almost halfway through their half. So I don't know. I think it's just positioning, putting ourselves in the best possible place to score, or maybe even with Lando Bando being so aggressive, those second chance points are going to be huge. Hip, by the way, I keep forgetting.
Hooray.
I am a horrible stream commentator. I can't even do my own thing.
Oh, we have a rule one. We have a rule one from Miles and one of the Northeastern players. They are not allowed to play the rest of this game unless they get knocked out of that. That may be the first time we've ever seen that in SNU Rocket League. And so now it's a 2v2.
It is a 2v2, and I love to see it from Miles. He might be new, but he understands. He knows the vibe. He gets it. It is
again,
not
reminder,
a real
if you are stuck on another person's car,
great
where
50.
it is, Landon going to put that in and break the rule one and send SNU up 3-1 with 1:50 in this game left.
Yeah, as we were saying, though, well, first off, a absolute great 50 there by Bubba to set that up for the landing goal. But a rule number one is when two cars are just driving into each other infinitely and they do not move. Okay.
That's a classic SNU kickoff goal. Unfortunate there from SNU not getting the right flip to get there in time.
We can't go to their comms, but we did hear Landon literally say he missed his flip. So whatever, bro. 1:50 left here, only up by 1, and now it's tied.
Wow, a quick goal from Northeastern to tie this game up as they look to tie the series up as well. Ball kind of getting a good bounce off the corner wall. And in Northeastern, I think Fazier, again, what is that? 3 goals from him this game.
He's looking like a SSL right now.
Landon gonna maybe be able to put this ball in, but not get the right hit off the front of his car. And that ball is gonna go back to SNU side unless Miles has something to say about it.
Miles hopefully does. I want a third one from Miles real bad, but a horrible touch there by Northeastern, setting it up in front of their goal. Lando Bando trying to go for the dunk there, but putting it in their back left corner. Lando already back on that side, getting the ball mid here, and they pinch it, centering it on their own goal. Great shot there by Miles, putting off the crossbar, double crossbar, Landon, and a great save there by Sensor. You know what? They put the ping sound of the crossbar simply for SNU, I remember, because we just love it so freaking much. Ping! Oh, wow. And
that was a crazy 50 there to set up 3 just fast attacks from SNU. But 50 seconds left into this game before we look to head into overtime of our first series of the night. Northeastern going to say, no, we're not going to go to overtime, but SNU getting a good save there and pushing that ball into the offensive zone.
Yeah, that would be the first overtime of the year and first overtime for Miles on a collegiate stage here. So maybe not the worst thing to see how he would react in that kind of situation. But Bubba, the last one back here, making sure we're getting a great 50, keeping it on that side, the blue side actually. And another great 50 there by Miles, setting up Landon for the control. He's going to opt in to take it into our back right corner. Going to go off the wall towards the middle. Probably drop it down to Bubba off the backboard, but nobody there. That's what I'm kind of talking about. Miles is going to be back for this defensive play, but I would have loved to see maybe Miles up there being able to put that dunk down off the third rebound there. But as it goes to 0, we're going to go to overtime, and here we are. First overtime of the 25 season for Rocket League. Bubba off the kickoff, sending it towards their middle for Lando Bando, and almost an instant goal, and that should be it. There it is.
Oh, goal.
Bubba making sure, wow, I might have to take these headphones off. But there we go. Quick overtime. Didn't even get to see how they would really react. Actually, we did. They winning.
They did react with winning, and it was a very quick off the kickoff, not something we'd see very often from SNU to bring that series to a close. SNU winning 3-1 against the Northeastern Huskies as we look now towards series number 2. Let me be right back. I'm going to go figure out who we're playing.
We're going to go to a little break here. Give a little shout out to our sponsors before we go. Primal Nerds. Always got to go get your nerd stuff. I'll say it. I go there. I get nerd stuff from there. I get cards. If you're a D&D fan, they got D&D stuff too. Re-Roof America. J.R. Emmerich. He's an absolute legend. A great sponsor for SNU Esports, helping us with so much stuff. We're in Oklahoma. Tornadoes galore. You need a roof? You probably do. Go to Re-Roof America. 34 Project. Always a good message from them. They're a great place. And Our Neighborhood Empowered from out in OKC First Church. They're a great after-school program as well. ESK, getting our jerseys. We have new jerseys coming. We will show you them, but not now. They haven't come in yet. We also have Buy Blue Light, our glasses. Everybody needs some blue light glasses if you're a gamer, that's for sure. Kalaka's, right down the street from SNU. Great Mexican food. They just got a birria ramen. It is absolutely to die for. It's amazing. You get some bread to dip it in as well. It just makes it 10 times better. I'm probably forgetting some. Oh, Bethany Children's Hospital. Got to make sure we give them a shout out as well. But yeah, we're going to go to a little quick break here as we get ready for our next game. I'm going to talk to the boys maybe a little bit, figure out what the crap's going on with them, but it's fine. But we'll see you back here in a matter of maybe a minute or something. Sure.
Hands in the air like the roof's falling. Hold up, I'ma keep it going, 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 going. Back to back, I'ma keep it going, 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 going. Back to back, I'ma keep it going, 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 going. Back to back, I'ma keep it going, 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 going. Electric glow in the rain, coming up to the sky. You got me feeling just so bright. Universe out in space, sending signals tonight. You got me feeling just so bright. When I wait, it's critical that we find something that can contain all the light we have inside. Light we have inside. Light we have inside. Pump this party. Energy in the room when we dazzle sunrise. Got me feeling just so bright. As I'm far on repeat as we melt into the sky. You got me feeling just so bright. When I wait, it's critical that we find something that can contain all the light we have inside. Pull on the brakes, let the spark of your eye, and then I'll know that you got me feeling just so bright. Feeling just so bright.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's good to have you back. I'm not sure if Shone is here or not. You just left? Okay. Shone's still trying to figure out who we're playing next and around what time that will be. We'll try to keep you guys updated the best we can. Meanwhile, in between games, I will be doing a little breakdown, a little analysis of the game. We also have special guest Emma.
Hello.
Bubba's significant other is here in the building. What'd you see during the last game?
Seemed a little unsure of themselves.
A little
but
unsure of
it
themselves?
makes sense. It's new.
Yeah, for sure.
New team.
For
but
sure.
I think it'll work itself out.
For sure, yeah. I think it's a little. They're trying to figure each other out a lot. You know, they've only had 2 practices together. They've played a couple days, I know, but they're really trying to figure out comms right now. We had a little discussion about it, trying to figure out what that's going to look like. But I think that as they play more, again, we talked about it before, it's placements, you know. It's just placements. They don't count for anything. I know we want to win. We'd love to see them win. But at the end of the day, it's just more practice so that way they can get used to playing with each other.
You're
Yeah.
doing great.
Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so we were talking about a little bit big problems that I think they're going to have to figure out is you know, Miles being in that 2 spot, trying to figure out how they are going to, you know, fix the rotation. Landon plays very aggressively. He likes to cut a lot. He likes to, even whenever he is rotating out, he'll see something before it happens and try and make his way to that. and get aggressive and get after it. And so, if you haven't played with him before or played with him a lot, for example, Miles, it's really tough to tell like what's going on, especially if you are playing not that high of a level of Rocket League. Knowing when people are going to be flying around or turning with 0 boosts to make an extra challenge is tough. And so I think Miles found himself in no man's land a lot, which then forced Cam to kind of be in difficult positions to a lot of no man's land is what they call it. But a lot of no man's land, trying to find out kind of where to be in the rotations, to fix the rotations and figure out what's going on. Josh, do we know who we're playing next? Is the bracket filled out yet? Yep. Okay. 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 Yeah, it sounds like Sean just joined the callback. Awesome. Sean, do you have any news for us? I think I heard you join the Discord back. I just wanted to check with you, just give a little analysis on the game. Wanted to talk to you about it. See
Can
what
you guys
thought.
hear me?
Yes, I can. There you are.
All right. I have returned. I just went and chatted with the NECC officials. As you are now hearing my intro to the Discord, Emma, I bet you doesn't understand what that noise was. That is Stone Cold Steve Austin's WWE entrance. Also my SNL entrance from last year, if you remember. But yes, NECC admin said the tournament is win 2 or lose 2, whatever comes first. Technically, since we got the bye, since we were the highest seed, we got the bye. That was our first win. And our second win would have been against Northeastern. So we are, in fact, done for the night.
Awesome.
We only had to play one game.
So you guys are done for the night. I don't know if you got that news yet. Just want to let the players know. I don't know if they want to play more or not. So you guys are done for the night. It was whatever came first, 2 wins or 2 losses, and technically we won 2. So that's the news that Sean just came with. Sean, if you have a chance before we end the stream, I'd love to just talk to you about how you thought that game went, what you thought the kind of the vibe was of the new team and the boys watching from where you're at.
Yeah, for sure. I was hearing kind of your breakdown a little bit there, but I think when you look at that first game, especially those first 2 minutes of that first game, it was really fast paced from SNU, and that is kind of what you're expecting from a veteran team. So it was really good to see kind of all 3 of them just knowing what they were going to come into and how they wanted to play. Now, you win the first game 5-2. Vibes are really high. You go into the second game, it's a little bit more kind of not as high scoring. It's a 2-1 game. And so SNU going up 2-0 in the series. And we saw a lot last year too. When you are kind of more comfortable, you start to play a little bit more slower. You don't have the fast pace that you brought in that first game. We got to see that in game 3. SNU kind of played a little bit back. And that kind of, especially for a new team, opens up for a lot of mistakes. Just trying to figure each other out, but also you're not playing as fast and the other team is putting the ball in your zone a lot more. And that was kind of Northeastern strategy as they came into tonight. And they executed it perfectly, to be honest. And you got to see that in game 3. There was a lot of defense having to be played from SNU. And it kind of cost us the game. So those mistakes, albeit very little, but again, trying to figure out your teammates out a little bit, cost us that game. And so then you look to a game 4, which Northeastern are going to come out again, fast paced, getting the boost, trying to find the bumps, keeping the ball on the offensive edge, because for them, it's their tournament, do or die. And so they're trying to just do everything they can. And so SNU kind of adapted a little bit in that last game, sending it into overtime after going down early, but some things to work on. We've talked a lot about this last year, but obviously our kickoffs, still trying to figure that one out. And now you've added a different element to the kickoffs. But man, the highs of this team are very exciting. Just getting to watch Bubba kind of play a different role, a lot more in the air. He had some beautiful goals that we'll be posting on YouTube, SNU Esports YouTube. But had some beautiful goals. And so those are some really good moments that you can take away from this game. And especially just landing, kind of poaching some goals, but got to bring a lot of action in the offensive zone. And man, what a performance from the new kid, Miles. just an absolute beauty to come in. I know you're nervous, especially to come in into a national tournament like this, but to shake it off really quickly and get 2 goals in this series under your belt as you look now towards what the rest of this kind of season will look like. We'll find out probably here in the next couple days where we're going to be placed and who's in our division and what that looks like. But a lot of upside from this team. We're very excited to see kind of just where they go. And obviously some stuff to work on. It's your first game. Every team, every sport has some stuff to work on after their first game. But man, am I excited.
For sure, for sure. Let's bring Landon over to talk about this first series. Landon, if you could, real quick. Just want to talk about kind of what he thought as he saw, newly appointed captain trying to fill big shoes. Obviously losing Zane. Here he comes. Just wanted to ask you a couple questions. The family was here. Vibes were good. Hold on, you got your cord is a little. There you go. Yeah, nice. So we come out fast in game 1. First 2 minutes, it almost looked like you guys were playing so fast you didn't have to think. It was really quick, played quick, scored some goals early. You had a hat trick in the first minute and 15 seconds. I don't know if you saw that. What? Oh, you're waving to Sean. So walk us through that first game.
I'm just gonna be honest. I want to do better. I want to play about 30, maybe 40 times faster than what we did. That's definitely not anywhere close to what our peak's gonna be. I expect to never lose to a team like that again. I want our ceiling to be a lot higher. Oh.
That's 2 for 2 right off the bat.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously, we know you're frustrated, but it's a new team. A lot to learn. Only one other specific instance I want to talk to you about. Can you walk me exactly through?
We're gonna clip that, bro.
They're definitely gonna clip that. That's true. Can you walk me through exactly what was going through your head as you see Bubba hitting a flip reset and you decide, you know what? Let me go ahead and touch that before it goes in the goal, so it flashes my name instead.
That's a good question, Jed.
He was clearly passing to me. People know me as the goal scorer, and he knows me as the goal scorer. That was clearly a pass. I expect them to score lower than 2 goals every series, and for me to score about 12 plus. So I don't think he was. Yeah, I don't think he was shooting that. I think that was a pass straight to me. If that answers your question.
What an excellent pass. So do you see yourself, it seems like so far you see yourself as more of a Ronaldo instead of a Messi, lots of tap-ins instead of, creating the chances on your own. So shout out Bubba, creating those excellent chances for you to tap in. And really looking forward to that as we move on to the next couple series.
Landon, I do have one question for you before you head out.
Yep.
And we bring in our Primal Nerds MVP of the game. There was one instance in the third game that I don't know if you recall, and it may have just been like a short-term memory. You and Cam both bit very hard on a fake, and so I just want you to kind of walk us through that moment. What was going through your head when both of you got faked?
I'm gonna be completely honest. We just sucked. It wasn't the fact that we got faked. I don't think me and Cam will ever get faked by anyone higher than GC2. It's just the fact that we probably both miss because we suck. We're gonna bring that level up. I don't ever want to see the inconsistency that we had tonight. Yeah, it was horrible. I literally probably whiffed about 855 shots repeating.
I counted them, yeah.
I would. Yeah, I don't think we should ever concede to a team like that. I have pretty high standards. Mile plays a lot. I play a lot. Cam plays a lot.
What does that say?
Hold on.
I can't read that.
Eventually we'll get to a point where our team chemistry's good enough. What is 850. Dude, your handwriting's
I-
horrible.
855
I told
Hey,
you. I told you.
hey,
I counted them.
Mom, my mom's actually a handwriting teacher, so we're gonna send you over. We're gonna send you over to the Brent household, and we're gonna get that figured out. But to just give a general question or general answer, we just need to be better. I don't think it was about fakes or any of that dumb stuff. It's just the fact that we were shaky and we lost to a team that's shouldn't even be competing with us.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And Sean, one more short, very short. You can give 1 sentence answer for this, Landon. We just have one question from the chat for you.
Actually, Jed, real fast. I
Uh-oh.
think we might get a better answer from our Primal Nerds player of the game, Miles. Let's ask the
Miles,
source
let's
himself.
go.
Miles, welcome. Oh, he doesn't have his headset on yet. Hold on.
Yeah, give him 1 second. It's going to be
El
really
Snack,
awkward.
we see your question, and I think it's just going to be better answered from the man himself.
So true. No. Yep, there you go.
Here we go.
Okay, cool.
Miles.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hello. We got a specific question just for you. First off, congrats on being the Primal Nerds player of the game.
Thank you.
We wanted to ask you, what was it like? This is your first collegiate esports experience.
Yeah. So one of the funny things is Cam actually knocked the light off the wall, and I couldn't put it back in because my hands were shaking so bad. So I mean, it was a lot of fun. I mean, we made a lot of mistakes. So I mean, and I for one, I know that I'm a little bit slower than the other two guys on the team. So it's just me trying to keep up at this point. So I mean, we're putting in a lot of time. We're trying our best to make as much improvements as possible here. So I mean, I'm very excited for the future here. So I mean, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
I love that. Compared to your first collegiate strike, your first collegiate esports goal, is there a difference? What was the feelings?
I was actually talking to my roommate about this the other day, but so, I mean, for bowling, I've done it for such a long time. So, I mean, it was kind of just a little bit more natural. And so I played Rocket League for a long time, but getting back into it more recently has been kind of hard for me. So it's like, definitely this was a lot harder. Trying to relearn the game a little bit and trying to play around my two teammates and just be there for them. So it's just like, it was a little bit harder in that aspect, but I mean, definitely this. I was a lot more nervous doing this than I was in my first tournament. So
yeah, how sweaty are your hands? Goodness gracious. Awesome.
It's kind of hot
Here,
in here too.
I'll
It's
feel
kinda
them
hot in
too.
here. Yeah. Oh.
Other way.
Yeah, there you go. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oof, tough one.
Yeah, it's a little hot in here too. They need a fan in here or something.
Yeah, one thing that we
Yeah,
were
they
talking about
do.
before the game as well. Genuine question, and you
Yeah.
can answer as truthfully or you can lie. How many hours have you put in the last week?
Ooh. I think my Steam says 50.
Yeah, goodness gracious. So if
Oof.
you guys were wondering if the new player was bought in or not, that should tell you, because I can almost guarantee you that is more than both of the other players on the team combined for this week. And so I just want that to speak like for itself. And Miles is so bought in to get better this year. We
Yeah.
are so excited to keep watching you play. I think that you're a great addition to this team, and you're only going to get better as it goes.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And congrats again on being the player of the game for your first ever esports collegiate experience.
go.
We
Let's
appreciate you.
Hopefully it happens again here soon. That's the goal. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Miles.
yeah, of
Let's
course,
go.
of course. Thank you for having me on.
course.
Sorry about my sweaty hands.
No, it's okay. Sean, I don't know if
Yeah,
you want to
Jed.
sign off.
Yeah, first I just want to say, I mean, what a performance from him. I can tell. I think everyone steps on to just whatever game that they're playing. He said it perfectly. You play these games kind of your whole life for a lot of these players. But it's just there's something different when you are thrown almost immediately into a tournament. And not only that, you're on a team who went to the national championship. And so you are filling big shoes. You're stepping into a big role.
Massive.
And to come out and score 2 goals right off the bat is just kind of very impressive, knowing how nervous he was. It was funny that he talked about the light not being able to put it on.
So
But
funny.
I mean, yeah, that's what it is. You're just shaky. And so it's just how quickly can you get those nerves off? And both of the guys kind of talked about this was just the beginning for where this team's going to be, and very excited just to watch them kind of just grow together, but just to see what they can do this season.
For sure. They're so bought in. It makes me excited. No matter what happens this year in the NECC, I am already looking forward to next semester and seeing them in the GAC, seeing them in the NECC again, because this whole semester is just going to be them growing and growing as players and learning how to play together. Because Rocket League is one of those games where it's so tough. One player can play a different play style, and then it's a whole different game for your team. And so it's exciting to see. I'm excited to watch them play. A great start. Technically 2 wins for us, right? Under
Absolutely.
our belts, even though we played 1 series, but just so excited. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
again,
what a great kickoff for SNU Esports too. We have a big week ahead of us, and then coming into a huge week next week, as almost all of our games kick off next week. So I'm going to run you through the schedule real fast. Josh may put the schedule on the screen, who knows? But real fast, tomorrow Halo is competing in the NECC tournament, so they will be doing kind of the same thing Rocket League did today. Guaranteed they play more than one game. Rocket League kind of got the luxury treatment as they went to nationals last year, but Halo will be streamed on Twitch tomorrow. If you want to come watch in person, Don Beaver Room 217, as we look to see their season kick off. And again, Drew and I kind of talked about it at the beginning of this show, but very big things coming from them. Looking to watch them try to see if they can go to nationals. They'll be competing against some very kind of elite level teams, some semi-pro players. So excited for them. And then on Friday, GAC kicks off with Super Smash Bros. SNU will be playing. I want to say it is East Central, but I'm not 100% sure.
will we be
Check
streaming
our
that this
SNU
year?
Instagram, SNU Esports Instagram, to find out who we play. But Super Smash Brothers plays on Friday, and then coming into next week, we're gonna have Marvel Rivals on coming in on Monday. We'll be back with Rocket League. We'll be back with Halo. We'll be back with Smash, and then the week following, League will kick in. So a lot of big things planned this year, but excited for you guys to join us. Excited for y'all to start talking and chat. Again, we get to read that. We get to love communicating with all of you. But thank you, Jed. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Josh, for a great night. And congrats to SNU Rocket League for a huge win over the Northeastern Huskies. See you tomorrow.
See you guys tomorrow.